Okay, everybody, this is Bonkai922 with this week's Bleach review. Bleach 464 review Pride is everything. Pride is everything. In the beginning of this chapter, as we go into it, the guy's dead. That guy, the fucking douchebag. Oh, I got time and I'm a god, yeah. Oh. No, you're not. Just like how Slayer teared up the stage tonight, so Rocky teared you in half. And here comes that, and he's like, "Oh, everybody's not done with their battles yet." So Rocky's saying, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go home." And Yachiu shows up out of nowhere. She's got a crossbone on her head. I don't know what that's about. Very weird looking. She's like, "No, Ken-chan, you can't do that, because Grandpa will kill us." And he's like, "We all have to go back together." And he's like, "Oh." And then we go into Ichigo's fight then. And the name of this chapter is Quiet Chambers, Noisy Heart. What I've noticed about this chapter is the amount of pages that each fight is given to. Just to let you know, Ichigo is given 6 pages. Hitsugaya gets 3. Rukia, she gets 2 pages. That is fucked up. And then Byakuya, I think he gets like 4. But back to Ichigo. Basically what occurs here is Ginjao, the environment they're in is Karakura Town. I should say Karakura Town 20-foot Aizen. Because when he was in the air and all the thing. So, and it's the conception that he's going to fight Ginjo alone. Guess who shows up? Uryu, and he tells him, "Oh, Kuchiki, Rukia healed my wounds. I'm ready to fight." And blah blah blah. 2-on-1. And then Uryu tells Ichigo that he kind of knew about. He said it was something up about being another sorcerer. And Ichigo kicks him. He says, "Oh, what did you do that for? You haven't changed at all." He says he doesn't matter, and blah blah blah. And they're going to fight this guy now. And that's basically what occurred in that whole exchange in those 6 pages. Moving on. We see Hitsugaya. He's fighting. Hitsugaya, I think, is probably... His fight's very difficult. I'm going to go on a limb here and say his fight's difficult. The guy is not there. He's on a monitor. Yukio. He's throwing missiles at him and stuff, and he's like, how is he... He's got to, like, find him and stuff. It's kind of annoying. And that's what's happening there. I got boogers. But anyway, that's what's happening there. Nothing really going on in this chat. Like I said, there's really nothing going on. Similar to last week's, but as we move along, Ruki and Ruka's fight, there's really nothing going on there. I mean, Ruka sends these dolls at Ruki, and she's like, it's kind of a funny thing because they're rabbits and everything. You take the thing, don't stop me. And he's like, and Ruka's like, this is too easy. Maybe I should just shoot her. Of course, after that, we get to the pride is everything. I mean, honor. Honor is everything. Alright, boogers. I'm boogers all over my fucking face. Byakuya. TSUKISHIMI. And he's looking, he's just like, do you think you have time to do moon gazing? Stupid fucking Urkel with his suspenders. And you know what Byakuya says to him? He says, it's unfortunate that I'm your opponent. Ichigo Kurosaki, even though he's angered, he is a very lenient man. I can't see him striking you down with his sword. Zaraki is just as bad because he wouldn't be able to. You could finish him in one strike. He's ferocious and only thrills for the battle. You could finish him off in one strike. But me. And he's like saying, it's so stupid. He's like, acting as if I can't hit you. Boom. boom, here comes the flower petals. And he says, I despise the way you fight. It is a height of cowardice. How you like that, Tsukishima, huh? Byakuya's calling you out, you stupid little fuck. You're no fucking villain. You're a spaz. Spaz. And he calls him out, and then he's like, and let me just check it one more time. I just want to tell you guys what Byakuya said in the end. He says, I shall kill you and cast you aside before you finish swinging your blade. And then he ends says, honor is everything. And let me just go back to show you what you said before then. Yeah. I despise the way you fight. Without ever lifting your own hand, you steal the bonds of camaraderie, and torture opponents is the height of cowardice. It is a lack of shame, deserving of death. Finally, somebody in this fucking chapter is showing Tsukishima, hey, you're no villain. You're a fucking spaz. And I'm gonna bring this up again. But anyway, that's my review. That's what happened. Not gonna give it a 4. 3.5 out of 5. And the only reason I'm giving it is because of him. Second week in a row, Kubo has brought a character towards the end of the chapter to come out and prove something, and come out and do something extraordinary. Last week, it was Zaraki. This week, it's Byakuya. And let me tell you something. Those are the two captains I love the best. As far as the male captains are concerned. Female, I would probably say Uhana. Maybe Soifang, but those two kick so much ass. Byakuya and Zaraki. Kick so much ass. But I think Byakuya more. Honor is everything. Honor is everything. He called him out. He called him a cowardice. You are a coward. And in some ways, Tsukishima does things that Aizen would do. But he is no Aizen. He's just a spaz. So, 3.5 out of 5 hollow mask icons. This was an okay chapter. I agree with Baltic Godzilla 54. It was an okay chapter. Nostradamus subscribed to me, so I'm going to tell him right straight up, Nostradamus liked your comment. I liked it. Where do we go from here? Anyone's guess. But 3.5 out of 5, it was okay. I want to see more fights. More fights. Gotta see more action, man. I mean, cutscenes is alright. This is just like, there's a reason why One Piece is #1, and there's a reason why Kishimoto and Kubo, they screw up these fights. You gotta really give us something more. Now, most of Godzilla doesn't like the Rukia fight. Here's the thing. Let's say Rukia, she fights Ruka, and during the fight, we still haven't heard Ruka say anything about Ichigo. So, that's anybody's guess. But let me tell you something. I would not be surprised if Byakuya kills motherfucking Tsukishima. I would not be surprised if he kills him. And I hope he does. You know what I hope he does? The most brutal thing. Kido, Bakure, right here in the shoulder. He's not done yet. And Tsukishima still has his other hand, and he tries to slice him, and he can't do it. He does 6 poles of light, another thing that traps you. Senbo Zakura Kageyoshi cuts off Tsukishima's arms. And Tsukishima is just like limpless, and he's like, and he just falls. And Byakuya takes the sword, stabs him. I want to see that happen. Come on, Kubo, make it happen, make it happen. But like I said, 3.5 out of 5. Fucking Byakuya, man. He pushed him. He showed him who's boss. You know what, Tsukishima? You're a cowardice. You're a cowardice. And you will receive death. So, Sponkai 922. If this video gets cut, it gets cut, but 3.5 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5. Pretty good chapter. It was okay, not too bad. Kubo, give us more. Alright? See you guys later.